Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the month of April. And I wanted to say thank you for all of the views, all of the comments, and all of the subscriptions. I sure appreciate y'all. Whew, so let's see what's going on for Sagittarius in love for the month of April. Oh, Sagittarius, your card came right up. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So we're going to put that right there. Work through your fears. So root chakra issues, definitely. Maybe some sacral chakra issues about building healthy relationships. Patterns in relationships. Nothing is set in stone. So even though it looks like all is lost, it's going to go this way because it always goes this way, you know, and don't get wrapped up in that way of thinking. That's desperation and fear. Look at the bigger picture and say to yourself, you know, look, nothing is set in stone. This hasn't actually happened yet. So I'm basing my decisions and my thought process on something that hasn't even actually manifested itself. So stop yourself in your tracks, change your perspective, and look for your cues. Look for what's working in the situation. So let's see what we got for love. So somebody's getting cold feet, somebody's running, somebody's afraid. In confusion, emotional confusion, fear. Making a decision based on something that isn't a truth. It hasn't happened yet in regard to commitment. So let's see what's going on. Sometimes we have to manage our expectations. You guys hear me say this a lot because your ego wants to fill in the blanks. Your ego wants to make a reality that's not really a reality, right? And so we kind of get carried away with ourselves. So let's see what's going on in love for you, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at your partner. Okay. Aquarius energy, healing. Empress here, abundance, working, soulmate. So, hate to say this, but, and I'm getting like a headache now that I've put those cards down. Somebody's operating out of fear. Okay, your partner's over here saying, oh, yes, absolutely yes. This is my mate. I'm going to put in the work. This is my soulmate. And Sagittarius is over here like, you know, the same shit's going to happen that's happened before. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my armor on and get ready to do battle. And for some of you, that may be true, right? Because that's how you've had to handle things in the past. Your partner's over here thinking something very different. So let's see what's going on with you, Sagittarius. Okay. Yep, here we go. You're thinking of betrayal. You're thinking you're fixing to get betrayed. So let's see why that is real quick. What does Sagittarius feel this way? First, show me what I need to see. Okay. I think because you've always been left to pick up the pieces, Sagittarius, and you're feeling like you're having to get into a mode again about defending yourself and maintaining your balance and maintaining your territory. And so when you're triggered in that way, you start rejecting, and moving forward. You have the desire to move forward with this person in commitment. And it looks like you're going to have that success, but this right here, this trigger right here, you got to deal with. So let's see, what is this trigger? What's the trigger for Sagittarius? What is this trigger? Single, contented. I've had to do a lot to build my life back up again, and I don't want anyone coming and messing it up. So your fear is trading and transitioning from being single and comfortable and solitary to commitment. What if it goes bad? What if it goes like all the rest of them? Then look what I have lost. But I think, you know, if you get a little bit real here with yourself, you will see that, you know, that you're not really happy with that kind of mentality, right? And I think you're going to have some enlightenment coming your way about that. This is all the time in the world to do the shadow work right now. So if you're feeling stuff coming up and you're feeling triggered and you're feeling attacked or you're feeling whatever, this is as a result of things needing to be purged right now. This needs to be purged out so you can move forward. So let's see kind of what's going on between you and your partner. Sagittarius. Okay, there's an issue of not overcoming something, not moving forward. So the block is not moving forward, not addressing this trigger between the two of you, right? It looks as though to me that you want to celebrate, you want to be happy, but there's something here that you're not overcoming that's blocking your happiness. And it's blocking the relationship coming together. So let's see what the blocks are for your partners. Your partner also has fears that they're going to be left out in the cold. It's not just you that has these fears. Your partner has these fears too. Juggling two ideas, not accepting offer, not wanting to move forward out of fear, cutting communication. Communication is sharp between the two of you. It's like you're always chasing each other in a conversation, not nurturing this issue. Feeling like somebody is going to choose over you. When they find out who I really am, they're not going to love me anymore. Maybe they'll get bored of me and then they'll find somebody new. They're going to choose someone over me because somebody has always chosen everyone else over me in the past. And so now that's how I operate. And if I feel like that's coming on, boom, I cut it off. Because I'm the last choice always. I'm never the first choice. This person is choosing you first, even above themselves, even above their own fears. So take that into consideration. Let's see how they feel about you. Okay. They know that this is going to come to a head. You've not accepted their love offer, right? Or you're not accepting it. They want to come and tell you how, you know, they want to pour themselves out on you. Okay, just popped in my mind. They think that you think they're full of shit. That this commitment they want to offer, this life and this happiness here, you're full of shit. It can't be, that can't be how you really feel about me. And that you've placed a judgment on the situation. And some of you might have told them as much. But let's see what they're thinking. Sagittarius, they know you're going through changes. They also, what they're thinking is you're going through relationship changes. They're thinking that you need to choose love and relationship. There was an ending to something that wasn't good. You need to move past it. You're not telling them that, but they're sensing that. That's what they're saying. You need to move past it. So let's see what their intentions are. Whoa. They don't want conflict. They want to make a commitment to you. They're holding on, trying to figure out how to balance it out, how to make it work. They're just afraid that this opportunity is going to pass them by because of the block. Okay? Well, let's see what they're going to do. They know you're mad as hell and that sometimes that comes out in your words. You defend yourself. You're quick to defend yourself. And they feel like you haven't had a real man in your life. So, I don't know where that's coming from. No, she hasn't had a real man in her life, you know, or vice versa, okay? They're afraid you're not going to choose them. They feel like you need some love. They feel like they can love you back. They can love you back to being happy again. They feel that they can love you back into being happy again. Okay. Let's see what they think you're going to do. She just had a good man. You know, everything would be fine. All right, burdens. You're going to continue to carry the burden. No, you're not going to accept the romance. So let's see what you're actually going to do. Okay, you're not going to go on a cycle with this person. You're going to block them out, and you're going to continue to mourn the loss of the past. All right, so let's see what a final outcome can be. You're going to free yourself and move forward making plans. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, you're going to move forward. New beginning is yours. You're going to take that leap of faith. You're going to say to hell with it. Thank God. Sagittarius, I thought this was going to be a sad story tonight. Okay. So just come out of the fear, because right now I've got heaviness here, down here in my solar plexus. I've got heaviness in my shoulders. I was having a tension headache a while ago. So you're carrying a lot of stress and fear you've got to release. That's the block here. So let's see what their next move's going to be. Work through your fears. Look at the big picture. Bring love into the situation. Oh, let's see what they want to say to you first, okay? Okay. I'm coming to you with an offer. Will you say yes? When I offer you my hand, will you take it? I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. This person has a genuine love for you, Sagittarius. I think you're afraid it's going to end up like it was before, and you're going to be back to picking up the pieces again, but I don't think that's what's going to happen here. And you know, say to yourself this, or think to yourself this, hey, well, okay, what's the worst that can happen that hasn't already happened? You know how to do that, right? Face your fear. Your fear it's going to happen again. You've already lived through it. You've already done it. I think that you want to take a leap of faith with this person, but I think you're afraid. And this person is trying to do everything they can to put those fires out, right? But you're really the only one who can put the fire out. So they're coming to you with an offer. When they offer their hand to you, will you say yes? So let's see what the next move is. I think you're really afraid here. They're going to admire you. They're thinking about, you know, how can I get to know Sagittarius better? They feel like you're absorbed in being caught up in something that's already happened, that's over, but you're not really saying that. You're keeping up a happy face, you know, but they can sense your fear in the situation. They're crazy about you. They desire you physically, but they feel like you're not as into it as they are because you're still holding up a wall and you're trapping yourself. So their next move is they want to admire you. They want to get to know you better. Maybe if that foundation is strengthened and they get to know you better, that, you know, your fears will subside. So you're not really hiding anything from this person. They're already aware, you know, that you're kind of feeling this way. And how often is it that we come across somebody who wants to know us, get to know us better? I mean, usually people are all about what's in it for them, right? The benefits of being with you, or having sex with you, or being in your energy, or benefiting from the 3D comforts in life, or whatever. But it's very rare that you have someone who wants to know who you are. So that should be your first clue that this person is a little bit different from what you've experienced in the past. So let's see kind of how they feel about you in the bedroom. Shuffle cards. They know they want it more than you do. They have fantasies about you, thinking outside the box, very passionate things. They're not going to be lazy. They're afraid that, you know, you're going to shut this cycle down before it's even really started because there's an issue about being vulnerable to them. Again, they see you as very mysterious sexually, right? Yeah, they have to be careful because sometimes they just looking at you makes them just want to take you right then and there. So this person is holding back their more physical desires for you in order to comfort you, to make you feel comfortable, to let your fears subside by wanting to get to know you better as a person. So they're willing to go the extra mile. Let's just say that. So let's get some advice cards on it. Time to go. It's time to let go of the past. Close that cycle out. Don't compare the two. New life, peace, peace. New life, mending, mend, forgive yourself. To be fair, balance this out. And this is faded. So this person is going to act as healing mechanism for you. Which I find very valuable. So let's see some love cards. Okay. Healing. Okay, here we go. What'd I just get through saying? Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. For you. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you, but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So at the end of life, you know, are you going to have regrets that you didn't take that chance? Or are you going to say, you know what, I took chances and I didn't win all the time, but at least I took the chances. I didn't hide myself away and lose out on memories or in episodes of joy or experiences. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now it's time to give to yourself. So I think that's very important because the block is having this big wedge here between an old life and the life that you want to be a part of. And you're afraid to step over that log in the road or whatever, right? That stone in the way. But I think it's important that you have the courage to do that. So Sagittarius, that's what I have for you guys, and I'll see you second half.